بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أهلا بكم في فيزيكس 191 ربيع 2021. اليوم إن شاء الله سنعرض أو سنستعرض السيلبس تبع فيزيكس 191، وابتداء إن شاء الله من المحاضرة القادمة that is Wednesday إن شاء الله we will start teaching the course. You have to read the syllabus for this course at least once لأنه it will have a full guidance to the course, how to pass the course for whom they want to pass, and how, if you want to excel in the course and have high marks, also this is your guide. So I advise everybody to read the syllabus at least once. Also this syllabus is recorded, so if you miss something or you want to review something, it will be recorded. I'll put the link on the blackboard, and the actual lecture will be on YouTube. So you can download it or you can see it, whatever suits you. But you have to read the syllabus, go through the syllabus word by word at least once. It's a general course, general physics for engineering 1. Section is L04. That's our section. Spring 2021. Our lectures are Monday 11, Monday and Wednesday 11 to 12:15. It's a 3-credit course, so we have 3 hours every week lecturing, and then also we have 1 recitation hour. I will announce it for you later. The recitation will help the lecture to cover more material and solve more questions. This is the first course in 2-semester sequence of calculus-based introductory physics courses. This is a hard course. Like it's not easy to pass unless you put effort in that course. And also it's calculus-based. So derivations, integration, all included in this course. So it's a tough one. I asked my colleagues about the success rate of this course, and they told me it's about 2/3 of the students only. So 1/3 of the students usually fail the course because it is a hard course. It needs from you to work hard. One of your colleagues, Yusuf, said, I didn't expect. Well, it's a calculus-based. It's a serious stuff. So I advise you to give it enough time, inshallah, to pass the course and to have high marks.
May I ask something?
تفضل.
So you said this course is basically calculus-based. So does that mean I have to take calculus 2 in order to understand what is being, presented in this course?
No requirement for this course, calculus 1, not calculus 2.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay, okay. Because you mentioned integration and
that's
integration is
correct. Well,
essential in course.
integration, even if you didn't take it with in Calculus 2 yet, you
Yeah.
have to understand the concept. We will go through it, but you have to do some extra work if you didn't cover it in Calculus 1.
I mean, the point is, I'm taking this course with Calculus 2 in the same semester, so.
So probably you will cover it. Before we come to
All
it,
right.
probably you'll cover it.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Faculty information, instructor, that's me, Dr. Khalid Al-Qadi. Office hours will be online. Nobody will exist in the office physically. So office hours will be on the blackboard announced, the place and the time. Of course, the place will be virtual. I will use WebEx for the office hours. Make sure if you have any question to attend the office hour and talk to me. Don't delay things until the last minute because again it's a serious course. This is my email, Khalid Al-Qadi at queducation.qa. This is our book, Physics for Scientists and Engineers of Modern Physics. By Searway. And here there is no required textbook for purchase or compulsory weekly reading are available electronically on the blackboard. Let's move on. As I told you, you need to read the syllabus at least once. This is the course objectives and the learning outcomes. Same material from last semester. That's correct. It's not a new book. We have academic support for you if you have extra problems or you need extra assistance. You can contact them. They will provide it. And if you are special needs students, also you need to contact them and arrange extra time for exams or extra help. No problem. Now, here is something important to this course, the attendance. And you know the rules of Qatar University. You should not miss more than 25% of the classes during the semester. The important thing is to realize that with or without medical excuse. Yani, if you exceed the 25%, even with a medical excuse, you will fail the course. You will fail the course. طيب واحد بيسأل طب أستاذ ليش يعني الميديكال excuse شو مستفيدين منه؟ Well, medical excuse if you are absent because from an exam because of medical excuse, I will arrange a makeup. But if you miss the exam without a medical excuse, you will take a 0. So that is for the medical excuse. Do not exceed 25% percentage. Usually I take the attendance at the end of the lecture using Blackboard. You have to register your name. However, if I realize that at the beginning of the lecture we have 20 students, just before I take the attendance, the number magically become 40 students, then you will force me to take attendance randomly. Sometimes at the beginning, sometimes in the middle, sometimes at the end. However, I assume that you are responsible students. You have to attend from the beginning, and usually we take the attendance at the end. We take the attendance at the end. Um, plagiarism اللي هو يعني الغش العلمي is a serious thing. So be careful not to commit any plagiarism during this course. أي نوع من أنواع الغش العلمي لا يمكن التسامح فيه في هاي المادة. طبعا هون ملاحظة الكورس اسسمنت يجوز للأستاذ المقرر تعديل أساليب التقييم والأوزان في حال قامت الجامعة بتغيير نمط التدريس من تدريس عن بعد إلى تدريس اعتيادي أو العكس، وبما لا يضر بالعملية التعليمية أو مصلحة الطلاب. طبعا أنتم عارفين الظروف، إنه بدل يعني الكوفيد في شهر 3 السنة الماضية حولنا من traditional teaching to online. So we can change the grade weighing according to the circumstances. Our first exam is worth of 25%, and it will be inshallah Saturday, March 6, 10 to 11:30, 1.5 hours. Final exam is worth of 30%. Homework is worth of 20%. Homework will be weekly, every Saturday, every Sunday. By the end of Sunday, يعني 11:59, inshallah, you need to finish your homework and submit it to the blackboard, and that will be starting January 31st, inshallah. Yeah, that semester will end 22nd of April, inshallah. Quizzes, 25%. Very serious thing for the quizzes. It has a worth equal to exam 1. And the nature of quizzes could be pop-up or posted. That means you expect to come in the lecture and I will say, okay, we will have a quiz. Today we will have a quiz. How many quizzes? يعني let's say at least 5 quizzes. At least 5 quizzes. I can go more. Go more. So it could be a pop-up or posted, and the reason for that is like we need to check your level of understanding the material, and we need to keep you studying for each chapter. You don't wait at the end of this the period to study for the exam. I have some questions. Will you take the best? No, I will take all. I have my own way of dealing with the quizzes, but I will consider all quizzes. I will consider all quizzes. No, I will take all. Like if we take 6, I will take all of them. If we take 7, I will take all of them. But instead of deleting one of them, I will just add the total mark and divide by 1 less. يعني for example, if we take 5 quizzes, I will add the mark for the 5 quizzes, but I will divide over 4. I will divide over 4. And the philosophy behind that, like suppose that there is a student who is hardworking all the semester, then his effort will not go to waste. So he can have, for example, 27 out of 25 in his quizzes because he has very good marks in all the quizzes. Well, you can look at it as a bonus, or you can look at it as I took 4 out of 5 or 5 out of 6. But everything will be considered. Everything will be considered. So if you are a hard-working student all the semester, that will not go into waste. So some students, if they are hard-working, they will have like what, 26 or 27 out of 25 in the quizzes. No problem for that. And if you miss one of those questions, you have completely 0. It will not affect your mark. If you have 10 in the other 4, it will be divided by 4, so you won't lose anything. So be careful about that. I will take all quizzes. This is the mark, how we mark it. You know that. Will you add the extra 1 to 2 parent to all? Yeah, I will add it. Yeah. So if you are a hard-working student and you have, for example, let's say we took 6 quizzes, and in all 6 you have 10. So 6 multiplied by 10, that's 60. And then I will divide by 5, so you will have in the quizzes 30 out of 25. Just to encourage the students to work hard all the semester. The content, no, it's not, Hamad, it's not a bonus 5. It's not a bonus 5. It will work as a bonus 5 for you, ya Hamad, if all the quizzes you have 10 out of 10 in them. Then it will be considered a bonus 5 or a bonus whatever, because we may take 10 quizzes and then I will sum by 10 and divide by 9. It's not a bonus 5. It depends on how many quizzes we take. Yeah, how many quizzes we take. But again, to tell you that if there is a student hardworking all the semester, he will not lose that work. And I will give a chance for another student that if he did extremely bad in one quiz, that it will not be affecting his total mark. So we do not need to get any textbook. Yeah, it's there in the blackboard. Yeah, it's there on the blackboard. Now the course content, it's a condensed course. Like we have to cover a lot of material. We have to cover a lot of material. This is week 1. We'll do the syllabus today, and starting from Wednesday, inshallah, we'll start teaching. I will record, inshallah, I will record all the lectures, and after I am done, I'll put it on YouTube and put the link for you on the blackboard. However, don't be absent from the lecture and don't delay hearing the lecture until 1 day before the exam, because it will be a lot of material to listen to. So don't wait for the last minute to listen to them. I'll put them there in case you are absent or you have problems with the sound quality or whatever. You will just find them on the YouTube, inshallah. So we go on week 2, week 3, etc. Week 10, we have a midterm spring break. No study in that week. And week 14, I'm not sure if we can cover 2 chapters, but let's see if we can cover chapter 14 depending on the time. But it is required in this course, chapter 14. However, we may not have enough time to cover all. Week 15, it's a revision. And the meaning of revision is like I'm not going to cover the whole, no chapter 13, no. I will not cover the whole material in that revision. It's impossible. But in that revision, we can have some activity to encourage you. If you have any question or something is that you didn't understand the whole semester or something like that, we will do it. As I told you, don't wait for the last minute. You can talk to me about your problem with the material or in this course after each lecture or during the office hours. So don't wait for the last minute to ask questions. تفضل.
Since you mentioned this course is condensed course.
Yeah, it is.
Do you like to take the experimental physics along with this one? Because I have both.
You should take lab 1, physics lab 1, 192. You should take it with this course.
In the same semester I should take them.
That's correct.
So, okay.
Because physics 191 will help you in physics 192. It will help you in the lab. When I taught the lab last semester, some students were lost because they took 191 2 years ago or so, and I have no idea what I'm talking about in terms of theory. So it's best that you take them at the same time, both together, because 191 will help you in 192.
I just asked that because I thought 192 will put more pressure on me since the 191 is condemned.
It will put pressure on you, but you have to take it anyway. So take it with 191, it will be easier. 192, when you take 191 with it, it will be easier for the lab.
Yeah.
So it's better that you register them together. If you postpone 192, if you postpone it, it will be hard on you when you take it, لأنه you forgot some of the theory.
In other words, like it includes the same information we take in 191.
It's same theories, but يعني I don't understand same information. يعني مثلا بالphysics 192, the lab, we will do free fall, we will do Newton's second law, we will do simple harmonics or Hooke's law, we will do a static equilibrium. So those are the experiments from top of my head. So it is related to the material that we cover in the class.
All right. Thank
We'll take rotational motion. We'll take conservation of momentum. So we will have a lot of the material is covered in lab 2. تفضل يا أحمد.
السلام عليكم، يعطيك العافية دكتور.
السلام، أهلا.
عندي استفسار بخصوص الأسئلة، إنه هاي أول مرة أخذ فيزياء، بس يعني الحين أسئلة الاختبار يعني والكويزات يعني هي راح تكون أسئلة مهارية بحتة يعني، ولا ممكن تعتمد على اجتهاد الطالب؟
لا طبعا تعتمد على اجتهاد الطالب بشكل مباشر. تعتمد على
الكوزات والاختبارات.
الكوزات والهوم وركات، بيعتمد على اجتهاد الطالب. the more you study the more you will get. وبعدين في بعض الطلاب للأسف عندهم هذا الوهم. ايش الوهم؟ انه I will take the notes that the professor provide by the PowerPoint, and those notes will help me to succeed the course. This is completely wrong. You cannot succeed this course depending on the PowerPoint summary. You have to open the book and read from the book word by word. PowerPoint presentation is not enough for you to succeed this course. You have to read from the book, and you have to attend the helping sessions every week that we solve problems there. You have to do it every week, and you have to read the book. You have to solve the problems, the problem examples from the book. So don't rely on the PowerPoint presentation for this course. You need to open the book, you need to read from the book. And we are just talking about this point, how to succeed in this course. Here is a formula for you. You need to spend 2 to 3 hours of concentrated effort for each hour spent in the class. يعني احنا عندنا 3 hours every week. That means it will need from you studying, pure time of studying, between 6 to 9 hours every week. Every week. Some students start for the exam 6 hours. And this is completely wrong. You need to study 6 hours per week minimum so you can understand this material. So be careful, don't delay things to the last minute. Important dates: Sunday, January 10 is the starting date. It will end April 22nd. Our first exam, March 6. Be careful. You need to decide to withdraw from the course or stay from the course by March 4th. I think the calendar is March 4th. However, due to complications of COVID and having proctors and etc., we will do it after the deadline to withdraw from a course. So be careful for that. You need to measure your ability. You need to measure to your understanding of this course before the withdrawal date. Unless the university postpone the withdrawal date will be March 4th according to the calendar. So be careful. So our final exam, you need to check with the university for the place and the time. And basically, that's it. That's what I have about the syllabus. If you have any question, please ask. تفضل.
So you mentioned we have to attend the helping sessions.
That's correct.
Do you mean like
The recitation? It's the recitation. That's correct.
All right. I thought something extra.
No. It's, well, you can ask also in the help center to provide help for you, especially for physics 191, you can
yeah.
ask, and they will provide you extra help. But that recitation is part of the course. So 3 hours lecturing and 1 hour recitation. When I have the information about the recitation, who will be responsible for that, I will post it on the Blackboard, inshallah.
Oh, okay, my bad. I thought you mean the helping center, so I was...
Helping center is an extra.
Yeah, all right. And what other resources, like, to study from do you recommend?
Well, it's here in the syllabus, suggested additional resources, and here is a list of them. Personally, if you want my advice, there is a professor. He's retired now, but he is the best I saw in teaching physics. He was a professor at MIT, and his name is Walter Lewin. He recorded all his lectures for Physics 1 and Physics 2 are recorded at the internet, and he uses a lot of physical demonstrations to demonstrate the concepts of physics. So my personal advice, if you want an excellent extra help, just watch the lectures for Professor Walter Lewin. He was a professor at MIT.
It's not about I'm seeking for extra help or something like that. I mean, like on the daily basis, if I attend your class, then I get back home. So, what do you think I should do?
Well, study. You need to study every 1 hour of teaching. You need to study 2 or 3 hours. So you need to study every day for the material. I have 3 hours of office hours. Come and attend. It's online on WebEx. Come and attend if you have any question. And also attend the sessions, what we call the recitation session. And if you have questions, also ask the TA that he is helping you in the reciting session. And hopefully, if you do that, you will get an A. Bismillah.
Inshallah. But, spending those 2 to 3 hours for each credit hour, should I spend it studying from the textbook, for instance, or
the textbook, yes, you have to study that from the textbook,
which is currently an ebook.
It's currently an ebook,
right?
Yes.
Can we afford the PDF or something like that so we could print it?
I don't have a PDF until now, but usually it's every chapter. I think you can download every chapter and print it.
Right. Okay.
Hi, Ahmed is saying, Ahmed Sayed, he said, I send it on WhatsApp group. He sent the book, the PDF book, on the group. Any other question? لا ما في كتاب للواجبات. الكتاب موجود على البلاك بورد اونلاين. الأسبوع هذا أنا ما باخذ غياب، يعني اللي ما عنده سؤال خلاص you can leave. اليوم ويوم الأربعاء الجاي إن شاء الله مش هاخذ غياب. الأسبوع القادم بنبدأ ناخذ غياب زي ما حكينا بالطريقة اللي حكينا عنها. الله يعافيك.
Or we will have some fun parts or something like that.
Can you repeat? I didn't get you.
Will we have like some fun parts during the class, or we will be like strict all the way?
Strict all the way because it's a serious course. Okay. Yeah, you will have fun at the beginning of the course. Yeah, usually I start the course by having SpongeBob just for you to set your picture quality and your sound quality. But that's the only fun you are going to get.
I mean, I really like physics in general, so I mean particular, I'm sorry. So I would expect to enjoy this class.
إن شاء الله إن شاء الله إن شاء الله رب العالمين.